Academics just made a big mistake and had to pay a hefty price for it. See, Academics made a mistake that I had to learn myself, which is over the hill street dudes don't like being called unk. Like those over the hill YNs, like the 50 plus year old they don't like being called unk, bro. Right? You called the wrong 50-year-old YN an unk, you damn near might lose your life that day, bro. They don't like being called unk, bro. So Academics thought he was paying homage. He thought he was giving a compliment and showing love to Maino, Jim Jones, who are the mascots for 50-year-old YNs. He thought he was showing love to them, and Fab as well, by calling them unk.
You should be tipping.
Yo, this should be called the Four Unks Pod. This is like the Four Unks Pod. Like, I rock with. I kind of like this pod. I'm kind of realizing, like, I thought this would be more madness and chaos. I want to say I like Maino, Davies. I don't know if Davies is an unk, but definitely everybody else is. Fabulous, Maino, and Jim Unks. It's cool. And by the way, Unks is a cool shit. But yeah, they got a good funny pod, man. Given everybody's background, really funny pod. I actually recommend it, chat.
Showing love to the pod was not enough to take away calling them unk, bro. Maino and Fabulous and Jim Jones, they were watching this scathing, seething. Academics already revealed that Jim Jones already pressed Academics before. I think like last month, Jim Jones pressed Academics at the NBA Youngboy concert. So there's already bad blood. So I think Ac was going out of his way to show love, to just let them know, hey, man, there's no bad blood. I got love for y'all. But that ain't work. Because while Academics was enjoying the podcast, he noticed something. And he began to point it out. And what he noticed and began to point out was the topic of discussion when Jim Jones, Maino, and Fabulous went to potting again. And they went off on Ac.
Not like you was financially attached because you gave him the money.
You start.
By the way, this is the first time, like, I'm glad Fab has a pod, because I always tell you, I've learned nothing about Fab through his music. This was all punchlines, man. But now you get to hear them speak and give, like, at least some stories.
And a dollar amount to what you should deserve, as opposed to the service they was giving you, or you should be tipping.
I didn't get service. That was the problem.
He said I didn't get service. That was a
service they was giving you, or you should be tipping.
I didn't get.
Look at it. Yo, this look is a nigga that went in the strip club to fuck. Say I didn't get service. That's the problem.
Get service. That
Look at this right here.
Was a problem.
You didn't get service.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. This is so NYC.
You should.
Yo, it's like, I ain't even trying to roast the cast. And by the way, I love y'all guys, okay? I hope y'all look at, like, me talking about y'all. I hope it promotes y'all pod. I'm not hating on y'all. Yo, Jim Jones is 53, dressed like a YN, hat to the back. You know what I mean? All grayed up, but yo, come on, Jim. Like, you're 53. You got the cutout knee where we could see a kneecap, bro. Like, come on. Like, you at the age where you might need like one of them Patrick Ewing knee braces just to walk. Like, why are you dressed like this? Why are you dressed like a YN?
Should be tipping.
That dressed like a YN really hit a nerve. But he's not wrong, though. Listen, bro, I believe wholeheartedly, man, when you get to a certain age, when you make a certain amount of money, when you get to a certain caliber, there's just certain things you should be wearing. Like, for example, bro, right now, I'll be real with y'all, bro. Right now, in 2025, outside of this studio box, you not seeing me in sweats no more. You not seeing me wearing a Mary, wearing Gucci. You not seeing me wearing designer no more, man. At all. Not at all, bro. At all. I just copped a day just. I'm wearing my quarter zips, my trousers, my cat. I'm on a different time now, bro. You know why? Because I don't know anybody outside of the hip-hop community where if you make a certain amount per year and you achieve a certain thing, you still dress like the street dude. You still dress like the rapper. You still dress like only in hip-hop, where you can make a certain amount and achieve a certain level of status, but you still dress and act like the degenerates. I'm done with that. I'm through with that. Right? But I don't think Ac meant it how I meant it, because if I would have said it, I would have I went down the line and said, hey, bro, y'all too old to be doing this, bro. Like, y'all too old and too accomplished to be acting and dressing like this. But Ac goes down the line and kind of critiques their outfits, which, all in all, Act, my brother, he know I love him, man, but me and Akademiks have no right critiquing what someone wears, okay? Me and Act stepped up our drip and our swag, bro. Act lost 100 pounds, now Act is fly. I'll be real, man. Yeah, I'm one of the flyest big dudes out here, man, straight up. But we still have no right, due to our past history of dressing, to critique anybody's outfit. But Act went down the line and began to critique everybody. Jim Jones, Davies, Fabulous, Maino.
Yeah.
Okay, I really gotta say nothing about Maino, because Maino be carrying a gun, and not say now, but Maino's known for carrying a gun, and there's a couple of videos of him pulling out guns on people. So I want to be in Maino's good graces. I got nothing to say bad about you, Maino, but this look was crazy. I can't believe you in the strip club. Maino, I'm gonna be honest with you, man, like, you're one of the scariest in New York history. I think them bitches was sneaking out the club because they didn't want to see you. Like, you exude some type of, we've just heard scary stories about you, brother, okay?
I didn't get service. That was the problem.
Fabulous being like 49 with the headband. Like, yo, why is it wearing, yo, you know the headband is for sweat. Like, yo, Fab is on some, yo, the headband is for sweat, Fab. Fab, the headband is for you sweating. You're sitting down podcasting, my nigga. Like, come on, bro. Like, the headband looks wild. Like, this is unk activity. Like, this is what? This is like you having the Allen Iverson sleeve on and you're just chilling. Like, that's for a reason. Davies just over here, man. Like, Davies just trying to do his best to aura farm. It's just not working. I love you, Davies, but come on, bro.
You didn't get.
Yo, ever since Davies said that the reason why he not popping in music because he looked too good, I was like, this bugged out, man. This bugged out. He said be on his dick so much that he's not popping in music. I'm like, how about maybe your music is just not that pop? I like you though, bro, but chill out, dog. Y'all remember when he said that? He said, was it him or maybe it was somebody else? Let me Google it. Dave East looks hip hop. Let me see. Like, he says some shit. He said like his music is some shit. Am I tripping or was it somebody else? Maybe it was somebody else.
Even though Act shouted out the podcast, told people to go watch it, said he loves the podcast, he feels like it's going to be big, it's going to succeed, because Akademiks decided to call them unk and to critique their outfits, they wasn't trying to hear them shout outs, bro. All right, Maino came back with a vengeance. Now, you know how you could tell if somebody is like just engaging in banter back and forth for rift? It became perfectly clear from the very beginning that Maino opened up his mouth that this was not banter, right? This was not a like in good faith roast. This was not a friendly back and forth. No, Maino was tight. He was really upset. All right, and Akademiks paid a hefty price of getting roasted by one of the best roasters in hip hop, bro. Maino put Akademiks on his shirt, bro. I think Act low-key got to come, because Act been chilling off the Henny. Act got to come back and bring the Henny bottle, man, when he comes back to the live stream, bro. Act, you can't let them get away with this, bro. This, fam. Like, bro, I'm 1,000 overly with Act. But even I had to laugh and say, damn, cuz, like, bro, they got you, homie.
Oh, man, let's rap about it. How y'all feeling today, man?
Feeling great. Yo, Akademiks, check this out. Akademiks.
What's up?
Akademiks, I know you're not talking. 100%. I know you're not talking. You got the audacity to be speaking on niggas and what niggas is wearing? You talking about what niggas is wearing? You talking about the proximity between what niggas is wearing and their age? Let me explain something to you. You're a journalist and this is your opinion, so let me give you my opinion on you. I feel like you built like a I feel like you built like no, listen, 100%. Listen, I feel, let me just say how I feel. I feel like you built like a wet bag of laundry. I feel like you're built. No, listen, I feel like you're built like a jar of relish. You understand? You see, here's the thing. Like, this ain't no gangster talk. We ain't gonna do no gangster shit. But listen, what I'm saying, since you want to speak about, young, old niggas. And when you do that, you indirectly causing division between young and old. Ain't no difference between young and old.
This vision is wild, man. Like, what? he was just roasted. Yo, it was just in good fun. Fam, listen, bro. Telling old dudes to put on age-appropriate outfits is now causing division between YNs and UGs. Cut it out, man. They do anything to me young. First off, I'm going to tell you this, man. All right. First off, now, is Ak built a little badly? He used to be. Not no more. Akademiks lost 100 pounds, bro. Like, I don't care what y'all say, man. Like, you roast the old Ak. The new, Ak is in shape. Like, Ak is not fat anymore. So the bad body jokes, I don't think works. Okay? But why would you take that as division? Or like, why would you even say, nah, bro, there's no gangster stuff. Nah, there's no gangster. Why would it even be a possibility of gangster stuff? He shouted out y'all podcast and showed y'all love. If y'all were Maino, would y'all take what Akademiks did as a diss? I don't understand it. But you see the lengths they will go to be considered YN. They've gotten to a point where, man, like they understand the writing is on the wall. They'll be grandpa soon. So now they're trying to say, if you distinguish between how a YN should dress and how an UNC should dress, you are prejudiced and trying to divide. You are an agent of chaos. Now, cut it out, man. An agent of chaos? Because I'm telling old dudes to dress like old dudes?
It's only time. It's either you a lame or you not. It's either you with it or you not. It's either you understand or you don't. Period. Point blank. You understand? And when you speak about fashion and when you speak about what niggas is wearing today, let me just give you some game, though. Timbs, Air Force Ones, Pelés, Averexes, and all the things that you see people wear today, those things was made hot in this generation here. Those are the things that was made hot in the 80s and the 90s, and we made popular. So, like, leave out of that. Like, you giving it your opinion, and my opinion to you is I think you built like a woman with 4 kids. Like, what are we really talking about? No. Let me talk though, because this is the problem. Niggas been talking every day. We wake up saying shit about us, and we ain't.
Yeah.
We take the high road every time.
But I knew it. He's not mad that Akademiks called him an unk. Maybe I was wrong in that regard. He's mad because Akademiks used them as an example as rappers going broke, so they got to start a podcast. This is why they mad. He just said he wakes up and talk about it all the time, and we got to take the high road. The only time we heard Akademiks talk about them was when Akademiks talked about how rappers is going broke. So they're starting podcasts. There ain't no money in rap. Look at the. So that's why he's still upset. He's upset at Ak for calling them broke, which is understandable, right? Like, I'll be real, like, that's understandable. Like, I'll be pissed off too.
Completely cooked. Rap game is completely cooked. There's a new podcast that got announced. It's called Let's Rap About It by Maino, Fabulous, and Dave East. They're dropping a podcast. I think this is going to be a weekly podcast, and you see it here. Maino, Fabulous, Jim Jones, and Dave East. Chat, I got to keep it a bean with y'all. There ain't no money in music left. These rappers, the only thing as musicians they get from it is a cool factor. I remember when, and I know this is my first Drake reference to the stream, so forgive me. You know when Drake says, it's really 1% of us getting the money. The rest of these is broke. Maybe Jay said that, but I think Drake also requoted it. That's true.
I knew it had to be something else, because that much aggression over somebody calling you an unk couldn't. No, it's because he feels like Akademiks has been picking on him, which I just think Akademiks just showing love, and they just been referenced a couple of times. But now, shouting out their podcast 5 seconds before you talk about rappers going broke and going into other ventures. I would have probably been tight too. I ain't gonna lie, bro. But I don't think Akademiks meant nothing by it, bro.
But we got to put things in perspective, right? You got a that probably spent most of his early life afraid to really be and couldn't be in the in crowd, was insecure, couldn't take his pants off in front of women. You understand what I'm saying? So now, 100%. Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, ashamed, right? Because listen, you know, part of being a senior citizen is that you're still outside. And I know the hoes. Everybody know Maino know the hoes. So I know the hoes that these niggas be DMing and all, and I know what they say about these boys. They call that boy you know what they call that boy? They call that boy chicken. Chicken for chicken nugget. Stop playing with me. Come on, micro. I'm a big dick dictator. Stop playing with me. Everything I say, when I say go. Stop playing, nigga.
Holiday edition.
Stop playing. Yeah. You understand?
And with that being said, happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, man.
If I'm Akademiks, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect lightly, man. Shit. Man, listen, man. I shout out your podcast and you disrespect me like this, bro. Oh, no, it's war. Man, I fully expect, right, if the Akademiks that I know is still present, I fully expect the Henny to be at the desk when that live stream turns on tomorrow. And I expect Akademiks to give us a classic crash out. Because, they're getting too comfortable disrespecting you, Ak. You ain't give us a legendary Hall of Fame crash out in a minute, bro. They getting too comfortable, Ak. Man. Y'all let me know in the comment section, bro. What do you guys think? What should Akademiks do? I say, Ak, bring that Henny out and crash out. Y'all let me know. All right, should Ak what? Apologize. Let me know what y'all think, okay? And if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, all right, click on this video right here to find out how Akash's wife, Jasleen, just ruined his career and made things 1,000% worse after her recent appearance on his Flagrant 2 podcast. I'm going to see you guys in this video somewhere on my screen. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.